Hello, welcome back, everybody. Of course, it's Sports Federation TV, and I'm not going to go through the entire introduction all over again of Sports Federation. But now you know. By now you know that Sports Federation TV is here, of course, for the federations within the Western Cape. One of our oldest federations, and certainly one that has been leading the way for a very long time, is Western Province Athletics. And one of the board members from Western Province Athletics with me now, Alan Barnes. Alan, nice to have you on the show.
Thank you very much.
We keep seeing each other at meetings. Administration must make up a big part of your life.
Well, we've had a busy year. I mean,
Yeah.
we've had a good year. I think, I'm certain, and, our federation together with our athletes has certainly, I think, brought pride to South Africa. And you can't stop talking about athletics this year. I mean, we've had an awesome year.
But athletics is not just athletics. It's like, you've got road running and you've got, it's multidisciplines.
Yeah, Western Province Athletics, we've got 108 clubs in various communities.
Yeah.
We've got a membership in Western Province of about 16,000 people. Nationally, there are about 80,000 people in clubs.
It's an incredibly big sport.
Absolutely.
It must be one of the football is obviously probably the highest registered now.
But we're better than football.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys.
Yeah, no, we are. I mean, the thing is, the beauty about running, and that everybody knows, it is to a certain extent the cheapest.
Yeah.
You need a pair of running shoes, and you need to be able to get out. And the beauty about it is that we've got, in Cape Town particularly, we've got excellent weather.
Yeah.
We've got, iconic events.
And you've certainly used that to your advantage.
Absolutely.
Cape Town at one stage, I think, was ranked the second highest or most popular sporting destination in the world. And now you've got things like the Two Oceans happening here, and the Cape Town Marathon, and the gun run, and all these kind of things.
No, I mean, I certainly think, we've certainly strengthened our partnership with the city of Cape Town in terms of what we offer to the city.
Yeah.
Especially in terms of those iconic events, the Old Mutual Two Oceans Marathon, and I can tell you now, the Old Mutual Two Oceans Marathon, which takes place in April of 2017, is sold out already. And they will have close on to 20-odd thousand people on the roads. The Sanlam Cape Town Marathon, is a IAAF silver label event, and we're now going for gold. And then we've got this iconic stadium where track and field is taking place.
I was going to bring that into the conversation now. But let's talk about the stadium in a second. The sporting events have taken a change over the last 5, 10, 15 years. In the past, it was simply put on your shoes and run. Today, the events are much more geared towards being competitive sport, but there's also an element of entertainment that's being brought into it. It looks like you guys have really started understanding what it is that the sponsors and the fans want.
Absolutely, and I think that's what it is, and it's about entertainment. It is about offering really what our customers want.
Yeah.
More than anything. And although one would want to, understand, that our sport is somewhat amateur, but there's also a very strong, professional side to it.
Yeah.
Internationally, we've got a huge amount of elite runners that make their living. They put food on the table. So we have to provide for them. And then we have thousands. Western Province Athletics, in terms of road running, we hosted 108 events last year. That's something that's
a lot of admin.
That's a lot of admin. We've had, I haven't seen the final figures, but I'm certain we are very close to having had 160,000 people participate in our event over the year.
I'm just thinking that Sue Forge would have needed a long holiday.
Sue, our general manager, really, is the building block around everything, and she's done tremendous work together with the office. But we've got a sport that is easy.
Yeah.
We've got a country that is very concerned about health and wellness.
Yeah.
We've certainly got a city, that has health and wellness as their priority.
Yeah.
So
and mass participation.
Absolutely.
That's also.
Yeah. There's some seriously exciting events for 2017.
Yeah.
We hosted last year. What is called street athletics, and that was a program where we went into communities, closed off the streets, and just allowed people to have fun. for 2 hours.
But I mean, that's one of the kind of things that you need to do today. You need to think out the box. We've seen the guys do it with street cricket. They've done it with street football. If you can't get the kids out of the neighborhoods to a track, then closing off a street is the perfect solution.
Absolutely. And so, you know, we had 2 events last year. And I mean, I think we've been inundated with requests to have more. So next year we'll probably have 11 street events, 1 every month in various communities around Cape Town.
Okay, so that's one of the things that we're going to have to obviously publicize, because I'm sure that there's many neighborhoods out there that would wish for you to come out there, and they would want to know how to apply and qualify for that.
But there's some excellent sporting events next year. I mean, Cape Town has been selected to host the South African Junior Championships, which will take place at the Cape Town Athletic Stadium in Greenpoint.
Okay, tell me about the track. Tell me about the track now that we're there. I mean, the track looks beautiful.
Awesome.
Unbelievable facility. It really looks great. I mean, and I think one of the first times that it had so much publicity was now at the Cape Town 10s, because a lot of the 10s teams were warming. Sorry, not the 10s, Cape Town 7s. The guys were warming up in the side of the field, and there was an overhead shot of the track, and it was beautiful, absolutely fantastic, with the Cape Town Stadium in the background and your track, right next to it, and then of course Signal Hill. And I mean, it really looked, when you look down that blue track, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I don't think. I've been to a couple of tracks around the world. I mean, I don't think you can actually find a better setting. No. So next year we're hoping to have a couple of night events, because our city is good for that. We will have a ASA night event, 2-hour night meeting, I'm certain, during the course of the year. In the 7th and 8th of April, we have the South African Junior Championships. At the end of April, we have the University Students Championships that will be taking place at the same track.
USASA.
Yeah. So that, so it's going to be a busy year. And as I said, I mean, we have people, phoning continuously, trying to get into our events, and they're full.
How are we doing? How are we doing as athletes? I mean, obviously everyone's going to talk about. Let's not talk about Wade van Niekerk. How are we doing as athletes from Cape Town, Western Cape? Are we starting to perform?
No, absolutely. But I think you can't actually talk about 2016 without talking about Wade van Niekerk. I mean, I think in terms of what Wade van Niekerk has achieved, has indicated to a large extent. I mean, I can show you email upon email that we received after that, after the Olympics, of people saying, my son runs, 10.5 100 meters. Where can he? So he's instilled a self-belief that was not there before, and that for us was critical. So we've gone. I mean, from an administration point of view, it's placed huge pressure on us in terms of understanding how to go forward for 2017.
Because you've just mentioned something to me that didn't occur to me, and it should have. As a sports administrator, I should have understood immediately that the Wade van Niekerk issue, call it that, or issue or scenario, would immediately have been a drawing card for you guys. And people would have looked at Wade, or kids would have been looking at him thinking, I want to do what he did. Yeah. Mom, Dad, how do I go do what he did? I mean, especially when Usain Bolt is busy patting you on the back.
Yeah. No, I mean, that particular, I think both, Wade and Caster's contribution has really been a catalyst for our kids. And that is excellent, because from a federation point of view, it offers us a pathway. In terms of this tunnel that we're in, we need to push through as many people through the tunnel with hopefully pulling out 2 or 3 at the end of it.
Well, I think you guys got everything on the right track. We've got a couple of pictures here. Talk us through this nice photograph here.
Yeah, this was at one of our night meetings. This is Elisa Connolly, a very promising up-and-coming female athlete.
Yeah.
So in terms of
picture, beautiful.
Absolutely. In terms of wisdom, in terms of our development programs are, in my view, are in good shape. It's on steady ground. When I last made a comment 3 or 4 years ago, I said to Cape Town, that we would have 1 athlete in the Olympics. I was wrong. We had about 4 or 5.
A couple, Well, I think with the likes of the leadership of Jakes Jacobs, who's also puts in such an amount of, I mean, the thing about your organization is your administrators. You guys, and I hope to heavens that you get the credit that you deserve, because the amount of time and effort that you guys put in, it's just unbelievable. You never miss a meeting. You're always coming up with new ideas. You're totally conformed in terms of the regulations. You just constantly tick all the boxes.
Yeah, no. I mean, our governance is excellent. I mean,
now you got Alex Corsano there, new president.
I mean, you know that we've been through a rocky period.
Yeah, it's been tough,
you know, but we're on stable ground. I mean, you know, so we've taken our rightful place in terms of the sport, in terms of that. In terms of what we offer to Cape Town, because that's important. You know, we offer an opportunity for people to excel, and that's what it's about in terms of our sport. It's not about us. It's really about creating that opportunity.
Got another picture here. I want you to just tell us here. This look like. Am I right now? Steeplechase.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not an athlete. You know, when it comes to terminology, I'm not an absolute guru. So steeplechase, a beautiful picture. Then there's a couple of kids here in this picture. Yeah.
This is what is called our cross country.
Okay.
And many of this is taken. You know, we've contracted the photographer Roger Sidras,
yes,
which you know well.
Absolutely.
And he takes mostly in most of these pics. So our cross country is our development program to a large extent for our kids.
It's got another picture here. Of course, a couple of medals here now.
Yeah. This came from our Western Province marathon team.
All right.
And you'll see on the right hand side is Gongwana.
Yeah.
He was part of the Olympic marathon team.
The thing that thrills me the most about this photograph is the fact that finally I see someone putting the South African flag the right way round. There's something that drives me absolutely insane, is how many people do branding with a flag and they do not understand how the flag, when it turns, when it hangs vertically, it must be flipped over. Okay. Anyway, that's my little pet.
So we got it right.
You got it right. You got it spot on. Listen, Alan, we're going to leave it at that. But we know that we're going to see a lot from you guys, especially on Cape Town TV. We're going to see a lot from you guys for 2017.
Yeah.
And, you know, once again, I think you guys have done a sterling job. And, you know, to Sue and the Jakes and everybody out there, please pass on our best wishes, and we look forward to 2017. Is going to be a fantastic year for sport.
And as I say, I mean, your listeners just need to follow us on the various social media platforms. Yeah. You know, go to our website, www.wpa.org.za, and they'll constantly be updated as to events.
Right.
It's a busy year. It's
well, that's the thing. That's the other thing. Your communication strategy is so good. And we'll leave it at that. I could carry on all night. Alan, thanks, man. Good luck for 2017.
Super. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Keep on.
Yeah, fantastic. Right, folks, there you have it. www.wpa.co.za. Western Province Athletics .co.za?
Yeah.
.org. www.wpa.org. All right, if you want to find out more about how to get involved in the world of Western Province Athletics. So if you want to be like Wade van Niekerk and you want to get into the mixer, and then that's where you start. Go to the website, get mom or dad to plug you in. And then look out for all of those night events that is going to be taking place at the new Greenpoint track. If you haven't seen that track yet, unbelievable, beautiful event. And I can just think that the night series in athletics is going to be a real entertainment factor for Cape Town. Not to mention all the other iconic Cape Town athletics events. Folks, we're going to take an ad break. And when we come back from the ad break, it's more sport here on Federation TV. Back in a sec.